hot.
It's a family show, though.
We love you. It's okay.
Yeah, he's like, that made a loud noise in Shayla's ear. Sorry. Okay, so this is Mike, and you hold the mic up there, Mike.
This is Mike holding
and
the
Mike
mic.
has the mic. And I want to make more mic jokes. What are other great mic jokes so I know next time I have a mic with a mic?
Oh, you know the camel with the hump day? Hey, Mike, it's hump day,
yes.
Mike.
Yes. Okay, so Mike, knowing that this project is about getting to know people, getting to look beyond what we see, give us some nitty gritty about Mike with the mic.
A few years ago, in fact, it was like 2007. I was very put off by talking to anybody about anything, right?
Okay, so why are you put off at talking to people at 2007?
I was very withdrawn in.
Okay,
right?
okay, yeah.
And so I took on this training called Impact.
Uh-huh.
And I totally, you've heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I went all the way, right? And in that process of doing so, I've watched the ripple of how I show up for others.
Yep.
Ripple out there outwards, and watched how my children are now raising their children. So I've got two daughters who both have children, and another I have two granddaughters and one grandson and another grandson on the way.
Right. Congratulations.
Right?
Yeah.
So amazing. So I'm watching these kids, and I'm watching my kids, and I'm watching how they're raising their children, working them through the processes of life, and going, showing them, you are beautiful, you are powerful, you are amazing, you are
Love it. Yes.
powerful and creative.
Right.
And I'm talking with my 8-year-old son. This was a few years back. He's now going on 15. Yeah, my son was 8. Right? He starts talking about multiple universes.
Okay.
Things like that.
Yeah.
And just,
like the Spider-Verse or like more multiple universe?
No, actual metaphysical.
Got it.
He's talking physics with me. I'm like, who are you? Like,
the kids are getting smarter. I will openly declare this. I do not know about physics, and I'm still smart. Okay, there you go.
Yes, you are, and there it is. Well, it's conversations like that I have with my children. It's not just one-sided. It's not just, you my way or the highway. It's okay, so what are you open to? Are you open to having a conversation? Are you open to having a real conversation? Are you open to feedback? And if they say no, then okay.
Yeah, I love that. I love open to, that's good respect, no matter the age.
Right.
Are you open to feedback? I love that. Yeah.
So I've carried that with me since I took on the trainings at Impact, and in doing so, I found all of the pieces and parts of who I am.
Right.
And I found that throughout my life, I have lived the life of being a powerful creator, of being a powerful, loving, inspiring spirit.
Because of how you were showing up.
Yes.
I think so much we get this idea that we have to get the validation, the social media likes, but please like our YouTube channel, getting all these validations as our value, if we get a compliment, then we're valuable. And when the real power is when from inside, I call it the hotness, right? You can be a hottie, Mike, right? That when we understand that we see our whole entire world differently. Instead of waiting for permission, you're giving your kids already that, the affirmations, the ability they have to influence their world. Right.
I also create a space where peace, love, and joy exist, thereby healing all beings throughout the universe.
You have your own tagline. I love it.
It's mine.
There you go.
It's what I live by, and it's what I've done.
Yeah.
And so the way I show up for people is I go all in. It's whether I'm at work or I'm at home or I'm whatever. I'm there. I've committed to.
If Ladies in Crowns ask you to be their volunteer, you're like, sure, I'm all in.
Why not?
Love, joy, and peace.
Randomness is awesome. It's all the adventures of life. It's either I can walk around saying, yeah, sure, let's go do something fun and crazy and spontaneous, like what's around the next bend? I don't know, let's go find out. Or I'm not doing that one. I used to be that guy that was like, no, I'm good. And now, taking on life as I'm a superintendent for a general contractor, as well as a father and a grandfather and a friend. And so I've got a very busy, active life. And I also have a friend who's doing a houseboat down in Page, Arizona. Well, we're completely remodeling it. It's going to turn into a houseboat retreat. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I need to be a part of that.
And all of these things are just coming into space and flowing in and out. And I'm watching how people show up in my
Right.
What I do and what I say and how I choose to be. How I choose to be, right?
Absolutely, because we don't influence them. We
We can inspire.
Right, but we can't make them. We can't make them. I mean, that's what this whole project is about: is trying to inspire people to get beyond our easy judgments.
Well, what have
our
judgment
easy
at all,
labels.
right?
Right.
Judgment is
judgment helps us to not walk off cliffs. Judgment, we've been taught to make judgments. When whatever philosophy we attribute to, the only one that has power is love.
So,
right? To love
let me
others.
ask you this then.
Yes. Oh, good. He's going to interview me. I love it.
What's a judgment?
So, judgment is when we place value we don't understand on others.
Or could it have something to do with expectation of way something has to
Right.
look?
So, when we're talking about like when I'm meeting you, and if I decide, whatever somebody might decide just when they first meet someone, I don't know your true value. And so me saying that value is less than me, I think the judgment should always be that person is the same value as me. And if you take that from, the standpoint of God and all of his children to the same energy, right?
Yeah.
It's when we put that judgment on the person, making an assumption of their value, that's the problem.
So I came into this thing where I expected
right?
Things to be a certain way, which was judgment of me upon myself, as well as judgment of others, and judgment of situations and circumstances. Right. Well, it's no different than that painting that's over there on the wall.
Okay. Yes.
Somebody had a vision of how that had to look.
Right. And if it didn't hit it, they could feel disappointed. Right.
The choice. I had this vision of life. Sitting here in front of my face, and people, relationships, beings, anybody that I'm in a relationship with, whether it's romantic or not, is irrelevant.
Right.
What is relevant is the very simple fact that I had this canvas in front of me the whole time.
Right.
Get rid of that canvas, the judgment, and the expectations go away with it.
Right.
You still live with a paintbrush because you still want to paint something, right?
I mean, nobody gets the life they wanted.
No,
some of us get life even better. But you have this idea when you're young, and the resilience, the strength comes in moving beyond what we think we want into something better.
Unless it's perfect for what we really want, because why would children want to dream any different? So here's the question for you. Do you know your value?
Absolutely.
Do you know your worth?
Well, that's infinite. So I don't know if I can put a number on that.
It's not a number. If you know it's infinite, that's your worth. You know that you're worth everything out there that the universe has to offer you.
Right.
So everything that comes into your space, everything that comes into my space is perfect for who we are.
And if that's true for me, that's true for everyone.
So why not?
Yeah, I love it. Thank you, Mike, with the mic.
Yeah.
Okay, can I give you a hug?
Sure.
Okay.